Action and adventure TV shows channel from Comedy MX spotlights Tarzan, Rin Tin Tin, Zorro, complete Saturday matinee serials Captain Zero, Annie Oakley, The Big Picture, Korea and Vietnam Wars, and more. The thrills and chills never stop at Comedy MX. So return with us now to those golden days of yesteryear.
Out of the clear blue of the western sky comes Sky King, brought to you by Nabisco, National Biscuit Company. And as we say here in the West, reach, partner, reach for Nabisco. Reach for Nabisco. The bright red seal on the package end means there's mighty good cookies inside, my friend. Yep, that red Nabisco seal is on all your favorite cookies. Creamy chocolatey Oreo cream sandwich, rich different Swiss cream sandwich, yummy Fig Newtons, crispy sweet Nabisco sugar wafers, and many, many others. So just remember, when it comes to cookies, reach for Nabisco, Nabisco. And now, Sky King.
You sure that load's coming through tonight?
Of course I'm sure. He makes his run every Tuesday night about the same time. Be along in a few minutes.
I sure hope so. As soon as I get my cut, I'm heading back to the big city. How do you stand to live in a small town like Grover?
I wondered. It must be him now.
Crazy idiots, what's the matter with you?
Get back in the truck. Quick. Up this road.
I don't get it. Joe's always on time, and I can't understand him being late to his own wedding. Maybe that's Joe. Excuse me. Oh, Martha, come in.
Howdy, Sky. Well, I had a little trouble getting the old car started. Hope we ain't too late to wish him luck. Why, guess we're too late for the ceremony.
No, the wedding hasn't taken place yet. Make yourselves comfortable.
Fran, now please don't worry. Wait, you know that a team of wild horses wouldn't keep Joe Halliday from you.
He's so late already.
You might have at least phoned.
Well, here I am. A bride without a bridegroom.
And me, I'm a bridesmaid without a wedding. My very first chance, too. You know how men are. They're, well, you know. Joe will be here any minute, you see.
I ought to have my head examined. Running out of gas. What a wedding night. I, Francis, take thee, Joe. No, I, Joe, take thee, Francis. Well, I, Joe, ain't gonna take anybody if I don't get there pretty quick. Hey, fellas, can you spare a little gas? I'm around. Mr. Frost, you shot him.
It's very observant of you, Joe. I'll get back and help load that truck.
But I'm already late for my wedding, and what about him?
Joe, go help with the truck or you'll be stretched out beside him.
Start moving those cases from that truck over to this one. What are we going to do with him when he gets through?
Same as we did with the driver. Joe, this is a quiet job. Now, come on, hurry up. Come on. Joe, quiet, I said.
He got away.
He didn't get very far. We'd hear him running.
We can't stay here all night. Let's split up.
Shoot each other in the dark? Don't be stupid. Joe! Joe! I know you can hear me. You got one chance of staying alive. Just one.
Staying alive? Are you crazy?
Just one chance, Joe. Get lost. As far away from Grover as you can run. Play it smart, Joe, and stay alive. If you don't play it smart, that girl of yours will never live long enough to be a bride. Come on.
Good night, folks. Good night. I'm sorry about this.
Wouldn't you?
Good night, Herb. See you later.
Sir, I would.
Martha?
No, wait a minute, Martha. You know, Sky, it's a dang shame. Fine girl like Frances. I never thought Joe would do a thing like this. Do you reckon he just got scared of getting married and run off?
You don't really think that, do you, Hezzy?
Well, no, I reckon not. That's darn strange. Nobody answered the phone there, and the sheriff couldn't find nobody over there.
Yeah, Mitch is still looking. I'm going to help as soon as I take Fran home.
Martha, you see how lucky you are? Come on.
There go the last of them.
Except for the girl.
When she leaves, I want you to follow her. Still a chance he might go to her place.
We supposed to make a career out of this?
My friend, would you prefer the electric chair?
Fran? Fran? I guess I better take you home.
What's keeping him?
I don't know. Looks like Joe might have taken my advice.
There he is, over by the shed.
Not get away again. Certainly, we'll get him between us.
I came as soon as I got your phone call, Mitch.
Thanks, Guy. How you feeling?
Fair. Guess it pays to have a thick skull. But I wish you'd explain to me what the connection is between the rap on my head and this murder case.
I'll do better than that. I'll show you. Take a look at the registration.
Well, this is Joe Halliday's car.
Mm-hmm. Joe's mixed up in this somehow.
Mitch, surely you don't think Joe shot the driver, do you?
I'm not ready with answers yet. I'm still full of questions.
He couldn't have done it. I'd stake my life on it.
That fellow back there staked his life on something, too.
Joe was here, and he's missing. And getting mixed up in something like this is the best excuse a man can have for missing his own wedding. I suppose you're going to have to tell Francis about this.
Yeah, I'll take Penny with me. Fran's bound to be broken up about it, especially this on top of everything else.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't look so good for Joe any way you cut it, does it, Mitch?
Not if he's alive.
What do you mean?
Alive, he's the best suspect I've got.
Fran, dear, I'm sorry about what happened. Terribly sorry. And I can't even tell you anything about it, or your life will be in danger. Your life?
Go on.
You've got to forget all about our plans and about me. Believe me, Fran, this is for your sake, not mine. I'll always love you, darling. Joe.
What's it all about, Sky?
The sheriff called to tell me they'd found an empty gasoline can near where that fellow was killed last night. Suppose Joe did run out of gas. Went to look for some, stumbled on that hijacking in time to see the killing.
Joe's always running out of gas. But that doesn't explain where he is now.
Oh. Just a guess, of course, but... Suppose Joe did see that killing. He could be in hiding because he's afraid whoever did it might try to kill him, too. Fran, I think there's a chance to help him. But he says here that your life will be in danger, too.
Oh, I don't care, Sky. I love him. If he's in trouble, I want to help.
Okay. Let's go. Well, Mitch?
He's alive.
I suppose that makes him your best suspect.
Sky, I like Joe Halliday, too. It's a whole lot tougher to go after somebody you like, but the law's the law.
Well, doesn't the fact that Joe's car was found out of gas put a new light on the subject?
All right, Sky. So he didn't commit the murder. But he was there. And withholding information is a crime, too. You know that. Joe's still in trouble.
You can't beat that kind of trouble by trying to run away from it. I'd like to talk to that boy.
We've got to find him first.
Sky, why didn't I think of it before? Maybe he's where he sent it from. The letter, I mean. Maybe that's where he is.
Terrenceville. It's postmarked 8 a.m. He made pretty good time.
Terrenceville, that's a bus stop on the road north. Hardly seems likely he'd drop off there.
Maybe he would. He talked about taking me fishing at some lake near there for a honeymoon.
Now we're getting somewhere. Oh, here's Terrenceville. Oh.
Lots of lakes.
Oh.
I know. We used to go fishing up there, remember?
Oh, yes.
Well, it's a chance. I'll send some teletypes up that way. Maybe somebody will spot him.
Okay, and I'll fly in there and scout around.
Sky, all those mountains and lakes, it'd be like trying to pick one little cloud out of a whole thunderstorm.
Well, there's a landing strip at Fletcher Lake. The only other way in there is by pack train.
Pack train. Joe mentioned packing in.
Too late to fly up there now. There's no lights on that landing strip. I'll gas up and take off first thing in the morning. Come on, Penny.
Well, Sky, are you going as Joe's friend or my deputy?
Let's worry about that when Joe comes back, huh?
All right, Sky.
Hi, Benny. How are you?
Hello, Dennis. Hi. Well, say, check the lock in the baggage Parker door, will you? Sticks a little. And top them off, full load.
Making a long trip, Sky?
Far enough, Fletcher Lake in the morning.
Fletcher Lake, huh? Going fishing again?
Fishing? Well, in a way.
Bring me back some trout. Last time they were mighty fine.
Okay, I'll do that. Come on, Hungry. I'll buy you a hamburger.
How much further is to Terrenceville?
We should be there in about an hour. We'll catch a little sleep and then head off for Lake Fletcher. About 10 o'clock in the morning, we should be seeing the kid.
And this time we'll get him. I'll feel like killing him with my bare hands. He sure picked a good place to hide.
Yeah, but not good enough.
Doesn't look much like lake country down there.
It's been pretty dry up here this year. It's usually a lot greener. There's Fletcher Lake up ahead. Hi, Mr. Winslow.
I'm glad to see somebody up here. The lake's pretty low this year, what with the drought and all. But you might catch something.
Well, we didn't come up here to fish, Mr. Winslow. We're looking for a friend.
Aren't we all? And I'm sorry, folks. There's not a soul up here right now.
Well, who's that over there? Sky, isn't that...
That's Joe. He's not a guest. He's my new handyman. Been chopping wood.
When did he come in?
Yesterday.
Joe!
Sky! Benny! Sky! Benny, what are you doing here?
Excuse me, son. When you finish with your friend, you better get back to your chopping and come up to cabin and help me repair some rods.
Yes, sir.
Sky,
You didn't leave much of a trail. We were lucky to find you.
How's Frances?
She'll be all right as soon as you get back to her.
Oh, I can't go back.
You've got to go back. Not only for your own sake, but for Frances as well.
But you don't understand. If I went back, they'd
what?
They'd kill her. And me, too.
Get the horses out of sight. When I signal you from the plane, join me.
Right.
You think I'm doing this because I want to?
Why are you doing it?
Well, one of the men was a stranger, but the other man was Mr. Frost.
Frost? You mean the fellow that runs a warehouse in Grover?
Yeah, and even if the sheriff arrests him, I'm afraid of what the other man might do.
Joe, you can't let threats keep you from doing what you think is right. If we all did that, this world would be run by bullies. Now, don't you worry. Frances will be protected. Come on, let's get your things. We'll head back for town. I'll radio Mitch to pick up Frost and put a guard on Frances.
Sky, look! What is it?
It looks like we lost most of our gas. I better check the gauges.
Don't bother, Mr. King.
Frost.
Have a nice talk with Joe?
Yeah, real informative.
Careful, Sky. Back up. All right, all of you get into the plane. You're taking a nice short trip.
What, with no gas?
Oh, I didn't drain all of it. I figure you got maybe 10 minutes left. Now get in.
We can't get anywhere in 10 minutes. It takes more gas to take off and climb. And there's no place to land.
Then you can land on the top of a tree or on a nice soft mountain. or in a big, deep lake. I checked those maps you got in the plane. There isn't even a road around here. Oh, the folks back home are going to be sorry to hear that you had a plane crash. In case you was thinking I forgot something, I took your parachutes out and your gun. Oh, and the radio won't work either. I'll take my horse. You get out the other end of the runway. Just so you don't get any ideas about stopping down there and making a run for it, I'll be here to get you started. He'll be down there to finish you off if you don't get off the ground.
Isn't there anything you can do, Sky?
I'll save every drop of gas I can. As soon as these engines start, we're going to be moving.
No warm-up?
Fasten your belts. Penny, I've got to skin it. I can't waste gas climbing.
We're going awfully slow. Are we about to crash?
The slower we go, the less gas we use.
What's that?
Stall warning. Don't worry about it. I'm running on as lean a mixture as I dare.
Sky, we're nearly out of gas.
Just a few more feet. Come on, Songbird. If we can just clear this ridge.
But there's nothing but mountains.
There's a shallow lake just the other side of this ridge. It may be dry enough to make a landing. It's our only chance.
There goes one. What happens now?
Feather the prop to reduce drag. We'll fly in one engine.
There goes the other one.
That does it.
We're crashing.
Let's make sure they're smashed up good.
There's the lake. And it looks dry enough.
Can we get there?
Looks like about 2 miles. The Songbird has a 4-to-1 glide ratio. It's going to be awful close. Here goes.
Sky, we made it! We made it!
Mr. King, that's the greatest hunk of flying I've ever seen.
Well, kids, we're not out of the woods yet. Out you go.
Wow, I'm glad to be on solid ground.
Me too.
Well, I know it sounds strange coming from a cattleman, but for once in my life, I'm thankful for a drought.
Do you think they'll come over here to check out?
Well, they're bound to. Fletcher Lake lies just beyond that ridge. There's a trail coming down to... You thinking the same thing I am?
I sure am.
You want to try it?
I sure do.
Let's go.
What? What are you going to do?
You stay here and you keep out of sight. I want them real curious.
Yeah, but what are you going to do, Sky? I mean, hey, wait a minute. Where are you going?
There's the plane, but it didn't crash.
again next week. And remember, reach for Nabisco. Partner! Reach for Nabisco. The bright red seal on the package end means there's mighty good cookies inside, my friend. Out of the clear blue of the western sky comes Sky King, brought to you by Nabisco, National Biscuit Company. And as we say here in the West, reach, partner, reach for Nabisco. Reach for Nabisco. The bright red seal on the package end means there's mighty good cookies inside, my friend. Yep, that red Nabisco seal is on all your favorite cookies. Creamy chocolatey Oreo cream sandwich, rich different Swiss cream sandwich, yummy Fig Newtons, crispy sweet Nabisco sugar wafers, and many, many others. So just remember, when it comes to cookies, reach for Nabisco, Nabisco. And now, Sky King.
Great, aren't they? You recognize them? These young fellas, Don and Scotty, are right from your own hometown of Grover. They now call themselves the Volantes. And now the reason for this evening's festivities. We're here to honor one of our very own, whom we all love and respect. A young man who deserves the support of everyone in this community. And he is a man, though not yet in his teens, because he's taken on a man's job and responsibilities. He's established his own business and helps take care of his grandmother. And incidentally, she can be mighty proud of this young fella. As you all know, several years ago, this young man was blinded in an accident. But he's never asked for help or favors from anyone. This night has been a tribute to his brave spirit. You all know him, our own newsboy, Johnny Henderson. Bring him out, Benny. Well, Johnny, what have you got to say for yourself?
I don't know what to say.
You don't have to say anything. No speeches. But Penny's got a little surprise for you. Tell him, Penny.
Well, Johnny, this show tonight has raised enough money to buy you a companion. One we know you really love and who'll love you in return.
Oh, Matt?
This is Barney. He'll be your eyes, Johnny. He'll teach you how to see through his eyes.
Hello, Barney. He's mine?
He's all yours, Johnny. He'll be with you from now on out. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to meet Mr. Matt Farber, Barney's trainer. Mr. Farber. Johnny, Mr. Farber's going to stay here in Grover and spend some time with you and Barney every day, so you two get to know each other real well.
Oh, Barney, we'll be great pals.
Early, Johnny. Do you have to leave so soon?
I have to pick up the morning papers, Grandma, and get the stand open for business. Forward, Barney.
Maybe I should go along with you. I don't like you to go alone.
Grandma, I won't be alone. I've got Barney now, and he knows all the places I have to go. Before Mr. Farber left town, he said we were able to get along fine now.
Of course you are. Just be careful, Johnny, and remember everything the trainer taught you.
We will, won't we, Barney? Forward, Barney. Goodbye, Grandma.
Goodbye, Johnny. Goodbye, Johnny.
Bye, Grandma. Take me to the newspapers, Barney. To the newspapers. Attaboy, Barney. Now to the newsstand, boy, to the newsstand. Good boy. Here we are. We didn't have any trouble getting here, did we, boy? You like me, don't you, fella? I've wanted someone like you all my life. We'll have some good times together, won't we, boy? And we won't always be selling newspapers. Someday we'll have a business of our own to support Grandma. And you and I will be able to go ahead and finish high school and then college. Just think, you'll be the only dog with a college education. I have to break this $10 bill to make change. Mr. Dobbs takes care of that for me. Come on, take me to the market, boy. To the market. Forward. Wait a minute, Barney. You know it's too early for the store to be open for business. Don't you remember? Mr. Dobbs always lets us in the back way. Take me around back, Barney. To the back, Barney. Come on.
Come on, quit your stalling, Dobbs. You gonna open that safe? Or do I have to let you have it?
Mr. Dobbs! Mr. Dobbs, what's happening? Mr. Dobbs!
Get out of my way.
Mr. Dobbs! Mr. Dobbs! Mr. Dobbs!
Here we are, Johnny.
Sally, it's the sheriff.
Hi, Betty.
Hi. Johnny, what are you doing here? Well, what happened to your face? Someone hit me.
Hit you?
And Barney's gone, too. Gone? What happened?
There was a holdup at the grocery store, and Dobbs is shot.
Shot? Is he?
The doc says he'll recover, but he's still unconscious and can't tell us anything. Mrs. Dobbs says there's about $1,000 missing. Nobody saw the getaway car.
What's this got to do with Barney?
The dog evidently took out after the thief.
Gee, I don't understand it. A guide dog's not supposed to leave his master under any circumstances.
Barney didn't leave me. He went after the man that hit me. Now, don't you worry. He'll come back. But what if he gets lost and he can't find his way?
Mitch, you better brief me.
Johnny didn't hear a car arrive, so it was already there. That means that Dobbs led whoever it was into the store before he was open for business.
Evidently somebody who knew the setup pretty well. Knew when Dobbs arrived in the morning and when he opened the safe.
That's right. I've put it on the shortwave, an APB, and I've got deputies out scouting all the main roads.
What do you say you and I do some scouting on the Songbird?
That's what I had in mind.
I got my stuff on the plane. Come on.
Deputy Carnes calling Sheriff Hargrove. Come in, please.
Go ahead, Carnes.
A police dog reported seen running along the highway east of Grover. I've covered 30 miles and I haven't seen a sign of a dog. If it was Barney, he must have gone off the road into the desert, or we'd have caught up with him by now.
All right, Carnes. Cover all the side roads, too.
Jack.
If it was Barney, then why doesn't he come back?
If it was Barney, we'll be able to spot him from the air.
Can we go with you?
No, Penny, you better stay here. The radio station in Grover is broadcasting an appeal for anyone who sees a police dog to call here. I gave the Flying Crown phone number.
If you do get any calls, Penny, call us in shortwave. And don't you worry, Johnny. As soon as we find out anything, we'll call you.
Thanks, Mr. King.
We'll border the desert on either side of the highway, starting in close and working out.
You watch that side, and I'll watch this.
Okay. Here, use these.
Thanks. You know, I don't blame Johnny for being worried about his dog. Alone on this desert, he could die of thirst.
And with his coloring, he's going to be hard to spot. I'm going to have to fly right down on the deck.
Barney yet. Johnny, Sky said he'd call us as soon as they found him.
Once more, we interrupt this program to make a special announcement.
Come on.
We still have had no word about the German Shepherd police dog wearing a special guide dog harness. The dog answers to the name of Barney. He is valuable, intelligent, trained to lead the blind. When last seen, Barney was traveling east on the highway out of town, believed to be trying to follow a car driven by the Dobbs grocery store bandit. Anyone seeing this handsome German Shepherd is asked to telephone the Flying Crown Ranch Collect. Grover 817R. Repeat, call Grover 817R Collect. And now we resume the musical portion of our program.
Barney? Barney, come here. Come on, boy. Barney!
Johnny, here's a sandwich and a glass of milk. Now, you've got to eat something. I'm not hungry. Here. Hello? Yes, this is the Flying Crown Ranch. Flying Crown Ranch calling the Songbird. Come in, Sky. Over.
This is the Songbird. I read you, Penny. Come in.
Sky, we just had a call from a woman who lives near Ghost Wells, and she's positive she's seen Barney. Tell him the rest. Sky, she said a group of hunters have organized a coyote hunt. They camped out there last night, and right now they're combing the area. Over.
And Barney is headed in their direction? Over.
Yes, toward Blue Canyon. Now, Sky, you know they can easily mistake him for a coyote. Sky, you've got to find him.
We're on our way, Penny. Songbird out. coyote behind that rock.
Wait. Wait for the others. String out and we'll have him cornered in that canyon up there.
They're the parked cars. They can't be far away.
All right, now let's head for Blue Canyon.
A couple of you take the right side and a couple of you take the left side. We'll go straight up the middle.
Mitch, there's the hunters.
They're shooting at some kind of an animal. Could be Barney. I just caught a flash running ahead of them.
I'll dive on them. Maybe that'll stop them from shooting. Now we'll land. Hang on, this could be a rough one.
Idea of buzzing us like that?
It's the only way I could figure out to keep you from shooting.
Why?
We think you're shooting at a dog, a very valuable dog. Did you hit him?
I don't know. He kept going, but he looked like a coyote to me.
Could any of you fellows swear that it wasn't a police dog? A German shepherd wearing a harness?
He saw him first. Maybe he got a better look at him than we did.
Is that right?
Well, I'd say it was a coyote. That's why I shot at it.
There's one way to make sure. The dog knows you, Sky.
That's right. I'll go on in. That canyon looks like a dead end. Nothing could get out of there without being seen. Watch the slopes.
All right. Now remember, no shooting until we're absolutely sure. You three fellas go up on that rock. You two up behind here. You two with me. Stay right there. You think you can find him, Sky?
If Barney is hiding in here, he's probably scared to death from all those shots that have been fired at him.
You think he'll come to you?
I don't know, Mitch. Intelligent dogs are usually very sensitive. I only hope he hasn't been ruined as a guide dog for Johnny. You better stay here. Barney! Barney! Here, boy! Barney! 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 Here, boy! Barney! Barney! Mitch! It's Barney, all right! Barney, you remember me. Hold it, Mitch! The dog's scared to death. Here, Barney. I won't hurt you. Barney, I haven't got a gun. I won't hurt you. I'm going to take you to Johnny. Come on, Barney. That dog has changed completely. I couldn't even get near him.
What are you going to do now?
Johnny's our only chance. He may come to his master.
He might turn on him, too.
That's right. It's up to Johnny whether he wants to take that chance or not. All right?
Why don't they call us, Penny? They must have found Barney by now.
Songbird calling the Flying Crown. Songbird calling the Flying Crown. Come in, Penny.
Go ahead, Sky. What's happened?
We found Barney. He's in Blue Canyon.
They found him.
Drive Johnny to Ghost Wells. Park where you see the other cars parked. I'll meet you there. Got it? Over?
Got it, Sky. We're leaving right away. Over and out. Oh, boy. I knew Schuyler. Mr. King would find Barney. Come on, Johnny.
Johnny? Barney won't trust anybody else. It may be dangerous, son. Are you sure you want to try it?
I love him. He'll come to me.
All right, boy. Johnny, Barney was in here, frightened and hiding. If he loves you enough, he may come to you when he hears your voice. You're going to have to give him back his faith and confidence in human beings, Johnny, or he won't be any use to anyone. You understand?
I can do it. He'll come to me.
All right. Now, here's a stick I cut for you to feel your weight. Feel this big rock right here? And when I give you the signal, you feel your way along this rock. I don't know what's beyond here, but be careful. Okay, boy?
Okay.
Mitch, Johnny will be helpless if that dog's gone completely psycho and attacks him. If he does shoot, and shoot to kill. You cover him from that side, and I'll take this side. Okay, Johnny, go ahead.
Nobody's going to shoot at you anymore. They know you're not a coyote. There you are, boy. Everything's going to be all right. You're coming home with me. Please come, Barney. I love you. I need you. You're my pal. Come on, Barney. Oh, Barney. There you are, Barney. I knew you wouldn't hurt me. Barney, Barney. Barney.
Penny, you drive Barney and Johnny back to Grover and drop Mitch off at his office.
All right.
I'll fly back to the ranch.
Okay.
Everything's going to be okay, son.
What's the matter with him?
Barney, Johnny, call your dog!
Call him, Johnny, call him! Barney! Barney, stop it! Here!
That dog ought to be killed. It's dangerous. Dangerous to you. He had a reason for suddenly attacking you. The dog's a killer, that's why. He ought to be put out of the way.
That's the voice! That's the man who shot and robbed Mr. Dobbs!
I thought so. And Barney knows so. That's why you were shooting at him out here in the brush. He trailed you out here from town.
You're crazy. I camped out here last night. I was here all the time. Ask him.
Last night I can vouch for. For starting out after daylight, we wasn't inside of each other all the time.
Let's see what we can find in his truck.
Let me go.
We'll let you go. You can explain what this sack from Dobbs' grocery store is doing in your truck.
He's all yours, Mitch. Johnny, I guess Barney turned out to be a pretty good detective, huh?
I think he should be made a deputy sheriff, huh? Oh, no. Barney's going to stay with me. Aren't you, boy?
Well, Johnny, there's your answer. I think you proved today Barney's your dog and no one else's.
again next week. Remember, reach for Nabisco. Partner! Reach for Nabisco. The bright red seal on the package end means there's my... Out of the clear blue of the western sky comes Sky King. Brought to you by Nabisco, National Biscuit Company. And as we say here in the West, reach, partner, reach for Nabisco. Reach for Nabisco. The bright red seal on the package end means there's mighty good cookies inside, my friend. Yep, that red Nabisco seal is on all your favorite cookies. Creamy chocolatey Oreo cream sandwich, rich different Swiss cream sandwich, yummy Fig Newtons, crispy sweet Nabisco sugar wafers, and many, many others. So just remember, when it comes to cookies, reach for Nabisco, Nabisco. And now, Sky King.
$15,000. Boy, that's a lot of money. Peanuts compared to what they'll take in at the box office. Why, they come from all over the state to see these races. Are you kidding? In this one-horse town? One-horse town, huh? $2 a throw for general admission, and some guys are ponying up as much as $100 for a box seat. Sweet charity.
What's he turning for? Why didn't Greg land?
He's got to stop off at that Sky King's ranch first. When Greg Nelson plans a job, he don't leave any loose ends. King around?
No, he isn't, but I'm his niece, Penny.
Greg Nelson. I apologize for sitting down on a private strip, but I just pulled into Grover yesterday, and I didn't have a car in town to drive out here in.
That's not a bad-looking taxi cab you got there.
That's not a bad-looking A crate you've got.
Isn't she great? I only wish she were mine, but at least I get to fly her in the races Saturday.
That's what I came to see Mr. King about. I'm here for the air meet.
Oh, you are? I feel kind of sorry for you flying against my Uncle Sky.
I can take care of myself in the clinches.
I wouldn't be too sure. Well, I guess there isn't any reason why you can't come in the house and wait for Uncle Sky. He's out marking a fence line. Yeah, I don't think he'll be too long.
All right, get ready to throw out another, Chuck. Okay, boss.
It sure is a lazy man's way of marking a post line.
It beats trudging across these hills with a theodolite and chain. Get ready to drop another. All right. Now.
Hey, what if a wind comes up, boss?
Take a mighty strong wind to dislodge that slack line. When you take that ground crew out tomorrow, you won't have any trouble running the fence line.
Could you figure out a way to lay the wire from here? Sure would save a lot of walking.
I've been working on it. There's the section marker in the end of the line. Toss out another, we'll head for home.
Right.
So that's the famous Grover Trophy.
Uncle Sky's won it twice in a row.
Yeah, it's like buying a car on the installment plan. One more payment and it's all mine.
You better take one long last look at it, Penny. I'm going to take it home with me Saturday.
Oh, no, you're not. It's been right here for the past 2 years, and by now it's part of the family. But if anyone else has to win it, I guess you can keep the dust off of it as well as I can.
Well, you must have made quite an impression on Penny for her to concede even that much.
Oh, he did not. It's just... would you like me to make you a pot of coffee?
I think that would be an excellent idea, young lady.
Quite a gal, your niece.
Yeah.
Flies, too, huh?
Very well.
I suppose you wonder why I'm here, Mr. King.
Well, to tell you the truth, I have been a little curious.
Well, I've been flying for quite a few years now, but I don't know too many members of the association, and, well, I've been wanting to get in that Grover race.
Yeah?
They tell me you need 2 members of the association to sponsor your application. Well, after Bob Farley signed, he said that you...
Bob? Do you know Bob Farley?
Yes, he's an old friend of mine.
Well, why didn't you say so? If Bob Farley vouches for you, that's good enough for me. Hand me that application. I suppose you have a pen, too.
How'd it go? Smooth as silk. As soon as they saw King's signature on the application blank, they didn't even look at it any further.
Well, where do we go from here?
They're having a meeting over in the office at 10. Ben, you come with me. You 2 boys keep out of sight.
Okay, Greg. Come on, Mushy.
Sitting arrangement.
Yeah. Good. Here.
Greg, how'd you make out?
All set, thanks to you.
All right.
This is Ben Merson, my mechanic.
Nice to know you, Ben.
How are you?
Fine.
By the way, what's our racing course?
Come here, I'll show you. Now, from takeoff point, we fly a northwesterly course to Cedar Mountain. Turn south at Cedar Mountain down to Black Buttes. Now, be sure and turn inside Black Buttes. Then fly a northeasterly course back to the field.
Doesn't sound too complicated.
It isn't.
Can I get a map of the course?
Sure, Mr. Marsh has got a lot of them. Pat, give Mr. Nelson a map, will you? Sure, help yourself.
Here, Ben, take this one, man. Hi, Penny. What are you doing?
She's drooling over the trophy for the debutante derby. It's her first competition.
Isn't it beautiful?
Here, take it. From me to you.
I wish it were that easy. Oh, golly, I hope I win it.
You will.
Attention, everyone. We're going to draw for starting positions in the main event. Contestants will leave the starting line at 3-minute intervals. The race will be 100 miles. The winner decided on elapsed time. Sheriff Hargrove, will you draw the names for starting positions?
I'll be glad to.
I've written the names of 5 entries here on the slips of paper.
Can you use your hat, Sheriff?
Well, you bet.
Good. I'll guarantee you that's the most important thing that's ever been in that hat.
Now, pick the first starter.
Charles Hastings.
Mr. Hastings starts first.
Harvey Mason.
Mr. Mason starts second.
Glad I didn't draw first position.
I drew next to last in the debutante derby.
Drew Henry.
Drew Henry starts third.
Greg Nelson.
It's my lucky number.
Mr. Nelson goes fourth.
And Schuyler King.
Our good friend Sky goes last. The course will be open to contestants from today until the morning of the race for practice. Thank you, and may the best man win.
Making cracks about my hat. I'll see that you come last.
All right. I may be last.
Hello.
Speaking.
Speaking. Just a moment. It's Wilbur at the bank. He wants to know what time he should pick up the gate receipts.
Well, tell him if it's all right with him, as late as possible. It takes time to tally everything up.
Now, the sheriff says as late as possible.
3:30 will be fine. 3:30 Saturday, then.
I don't like all that money lying around, but I'll be sitting on it like a hen on a nest.
Hi, Ben.
Hi.
Well, how'd it go?
Great. The only thing between us and that money is a hick sheriff. I flew the course today, and here's the layout. The Black Butte is about 40 miles from the airfield, just off the race course. It's well beyond any roadblocks in case anything should go wrong. Right behind the butte is a dirt road that leads into Highway 9. You and Mushy have the car there. I'll fly behind the buttes, drop the money, then come back on the course and finish the race.
Well, why bother to finish the race? We'll have the money with us.
If I should drop out of the race, they might suspect me. Besides, I wouldn't mind taking that trophy away from Sky King. Now remember, Penny, cut the pylons close, but don't lose airspeed.
All right, don't lose the pylons and cut the airspeed. Oh, well, I mean, I know what you mean.
Sure.
Okay.
And keep your radio
Ladies
on.
and gentlemen,
keep
your
my radio
attention,
on.
please. Your attention, please. The next event is the Debutante Derby for Lady Flyers to be flown on the lake side of the field.
I gotta go. I gotta get in. Everybody gets me.
Hey,
Huh?
simmer down. Now take a deep breath.
All right.
There, that's better. Okay, up you go.
All right. Oh,
Your
boy.
attention, entrance for Debutante Derby. Report to the starting line, please.
Now, you make this a good race, huh?
Okay.
Remember what I told you. Calling X3Y. Come in, X3Y, over.
Yes, Uncle Sky?
Penny, the next time you round the pylon, give her full gun and keep her nose down.
How's that, Uncle Sky?
You're doing fine, but hold your altitude.
Plane number 1. Elapsed time, 12 minutes, 31 seconds.
That's great, Penny. Now give her a little more throttle if you've got any.
It's wide open now. I'm on my last lap.
Plane number 2. No, it's number 4 finishing. Elapsed time for plane number 4. 12 minutes and 1 second. The winner, Miss Penny King.
Ah, you did it, kitten! Oh, I'm proud of you, Penny.
Hey, no, I have a trophy, too.
You sure do. Listen, I got to warm up the Songbird. Want to come along?
Oh, well, no, I have something I should do.
Ah, I suppose you want to see one of my competitors, huh?
Oh, Uncle Sky. No.
Okay.
Sheriff will be picking up the receipts any time now. I'm all set, boss.
Hi.
Hi, thanks.
Shake hands with the winner.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. Next will be the main event. 100-mile open class for all aircraft.
That's us.
Well, I can't wish you too much luck against my Uncle Sky.
Don't worry about Greg. He'll do all right.
Well, may the best man win. I'll see you after the race.
That's what she thinks.
Mr. Marsh?
Congratulations, Penny.
Thank you. Oh, isn't it beautiful?
You can't take it now, Penny. The governor's got to hand it to you tonight at the official presentation.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
That's not all you win, Penny. You got the prize money, too.
Oh, I don't care about anything but this. Mr. Marsh, will you give my cash prize to the charity fund?
I sure will, Penny. And that's mighty fine of you.
Well, I gotta run because I want to see Sky before he takes off. And, oh, Mr. Marsh, don't you dare let anybody steal my trophy.
I'll guard it with my life.
Hi, Sheriff.
Keep your seats better than last year.
Oh,
Lots of money there.
that'll make a lot of kids happy.
You bet.
Your attention, please. 5-minute warning for the main event.
Sheriff just took the money in the office.
Okay, I'm all set. Hello. Just a minute. It's for you, Sheriff. Sheriff Hargrove speaking. Yeah? Yeah? Okay, I'll be right there. There's an accident at the main gate.
Your entrants in the main event, please report to the starting.
Guy! Guy!
Plane number 1 is at the starting line, runway 36. Plane number 1, piloted by Mr. Charles Hastings. Plane number 2, with Harvey Mason, to the starting line, runway 27.
What's the matter? Someone hit me from behind. Where's the money?
It's gone. And starting now is plane number 3, Mr. Drew Henry.
That phone call was a phony. There was no accident. Give me the main gate, please.
Plane number 4, Greg Nelson, to the starting line, runway 27, please. Sky King at the starting line, runway 36.
Hi, Sheriff.
Hi, Penny.
The guy's just taken off.
Oh, I thought I might catch him.
Boy, what's wrong?
Somebody just stole every last cent we've taken in today.
Oh, no.
Yep. I've covered the main gate. Your boys are setting up roadblocks. XZ-101 calling headquarters. XZ-101 calling headquarters. Come in, please. No, I haven't any description. Nobody saw him. All I know is the money was in a white canvas bag.
White canvas bag? Well, I saw a man give Greg a white canvas bag just before he took off.
Hold on a minute. What did he look like?
Well, I don't know. He looked like Greg's mechanic, only wasn't dressed like a mechanic.
Come on, Penny, think. How was he dressed?
Well, he had on dark trousers. They were brown, and a sports jacket. It was kind of a beige tweed, and a brown tie, and a white shirt.
And if he wasn't Greg's mechanic, he was about the same size?
Yes, that's right.
Okay. I have the description of the suspect. Well, regardless of whether it's his mechanic or somebody else, Greg must be in on the job.
I just can't believe it.
Sheriff calling Songbird. Sheriff calling Songbird. Come in, please.
This is the Songbird. Come in, Mitch.
Sky, switch over to Channel B.
Okay, I'm on Channel B. Come in.
The box office receipts have been stolen. Penny saw a man give the money bag to Greg Nelson just before he took off.
Well, that sounds incredible.
Over. Where's Greg now?
Right in front of me, headed for the finish line. Over.
If he veers off, follow him and keep in touch with me. Over and out.
Roger, Songbird out.
We picked up this man going out the main gate. He answers the description.
He's the one. He's Greg's mechanic.
What's this all about?
He's the one who gave the bag to Greg.
Take him down and book him.
Okay.
Plane number 2 coming in. And almost together. Plane number 4. Elapsed time, 25 minutes, 11 seconds. And plane number 5. The winner, Mr. Sky King. Elapsed time 22 minutes, 14 seconds.
Well, Penny, I guess your uncle gets to keep that trophy after all.
Maybe you've already got your prize in here.
Why does he want to look at my plane?
Greg? There's been a robbery. Indications are you may be mixed up in it. Penny says she saw a man hand you the money bag.
It was your mechanic.
Your victory must have gone to your head. Nobody gave me anything.
I didn't find anything, Sky.
You didn't.
Penny? Are you sure?
I'm positive, Sky.
I don't like being accused of something I had no part of.
Mitch?
Your attention. Please clear the operational area.
While I was following Greg in the race, he got off course over by Black Buttes. Now, he could have made a drop. Why don't you hold him while I check that out?
Good idea.
This is ridiculous.
Maybe it is, but let's go.
Calling XZ-101, calling XZ-101. Come in, please.
XZ-101, come in, Sky.
I think I have him spotted. There's a black sedan headed toward Highway 9, traveling at high speed. It looks like the same car I saw outside the hangar Greg was using, over.
Don't lose sight of it, Sky. Over and out. That car's outside the roadblock.
Ooh, let's go.
That plane is following us. And it's not Greg.
Mitch, can you put down a block on Highway 9?
Car 4 is covering that. I'm heading there now. Try and delay them, Sky.
Okay, Mitch. I still have some lime sacks in the plane. I'll bomb the car. Songbird out.
What's he doing?
I don't know. Calling XZ-101, calling XZ-101. Come in, please.
Yes, Sky.
If your boys look real hard, Mitch, they'll find a black sedan with a white windshield in a ditch alongside Highway 9 just past the dirt road. Over.
And the men?
They may be a little roughed up, but they'll be okay. I'll ride herd on them till you get there.
I'm practically there now. Nice work, Sky.
Thanks, Mitch. Songbird out. What are you doing, Penny? Flying the race all over again?
Well, I was just seeing how I could have done it better.
Oh, you did great, honey. I couldn't have flown that course any better myself.
No kidding?
No kidding.
Say, Uncle Sky,
Yeah?
do you remember when I caught my very first marlin?
Oh, I sure do. Golly, I was proud of you. I went out the very next day and bought you your own fishing rod.
Yeah, and do you remember when I really learned how to ride?
I bought you your own horse.
Yes,
Yeah.
and now that I really know how to fly, buy me an airplane.
Yeah.
Yeah?
No.
Oh.
in again next week. Remember, reach for Nabisco. Partner! Reach for Nabisco. The bright red seal on the package end means there's mighty good cookies inside, my friend.